has been one of his standouts.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to see it come out here once again. Like, I'm a little bit worried about this bottom lane matchup, but I will say when we look towards the rest of the map for LNG, damage off the second thing.
And that's how you play it as the Camille, right? He jumps in with a counter strike, you leap strike, get the stun, and it gives you time to walk out. So we get perfect examples of how these trades should work from both sides there. Very nicely done. But here we go. We said we wanted Tarzan in the top side. Double TP immediately. We've got a brawl to start off. Game number 5. Stun onto Bin. Flashes underneath the tower. Tarzan is here. But Icon tank of the tower barely survives. Tarzan flashes out. Angel has to do something. He has to answer. Icon barely survives the minions. Tarzan walks away. Suning annihilated. Start the Herald, but it's going to reset. Can Suning take a Herald and get the eye? It's the age-old question of this series. Ali on the flank right now. Has he gone too deep for this one? No, he hasn't, because Wildgrowth exists. He's just going to chase down. He actually flashes in for the play here, trying to finish off Angel. I was totally wrong. He went way too deep for that play, and now the curtain call comes in, and it's Tarzan's curtain call. Make no mistake on this one. Lwandy trying to protect his jungler. Fourth shot going to be blocked by Tarzan as he takes out on Scatter the Weak. A root coming in as well. But SofM forced out of the play. Bin on the front line here. Has to jump out, but he jumps straight back into the play once more. Whimsy denies his damage. Now Huanfeng, their health bars are low. That's a fourth shot going in. A bouncing grenade. A deadly flourish. And an easy fight for Suning.
Jax has returned though. The TP 400 gold lead going over in favor of Ali and LNG. They're trading on the bottom side of the map as well. I will say though, like a Cloud Soul for Ali is actually really nice. Just the extra movement speed you get is crazy good in the Jackson. One of the things I wanted to highlight was, like, you're kind of talking about like lack of damage in the late game. Jack's late game is insane. On hit Varus late game is insane. But the crucial thing is they have mixed damages.
Angel's caught out. It's a great scat of the week, but it's nowhere near enough. And I don't know why he's trying to stand there. I don't know why he's trying to contest. The rest of the team is not on the same page, but it ain't happening. And
Icon's here
to answer, actually. So is Tarzan. Oh, no. This just got real dicey for Suning. Angel's in trouble here. The double stun from the counter-strike. Bin has to get in here, but Angel's already gone down. The Lulu behind everyone keeps them safe as LNG just routs Suning.
And this has been so well played by LNG. We are saying, look, the place that they want to put their money is in this top lane. Use the resources, get Ali ahead, play through this insanely strong mid-jungle 2v2. Well, it's an insanely strong top mid-jungle right now. And again, it's off the back of Icon being able to enable these two power lifters in Ali and Tarzan. And now you're looking towards the Rift Herald, which can crack open this mid lane turret and give more gold over towards LNG. And trade on the top half of the map. You can see Light and Lwandy going to go up there to collect it, but this is LNG now. Sole point for them.
Yeah. Scout of the week available for Angel. And LNG have to be cautious. On though gets tagged by the chair. In goes Tarzan over the wall. SofM the target. Ragnarok already used here. Ali doesn't find his window to jump into the fray. And now the follow-up re-engaged from On. Curtain call comes through as well. The damage just isn't there. It feels like LNG barely scratched at the end of the engagement. They've got some honey fruit to work with as well. Drake coming up in 10 seconds. On low on HP. There's no Ragnarok available for SofM. Ali denied the re-engage here. But Drake coming onto the map. LNG can keep this rodeo going all day long. They have 2 supports. They've got a Lulu for shields and the wild growth. On jumps into the pit just to try and get some vision. Scatter of the week goes through. Deadly Flourish is there, but the Infernal Soul is taken, and LNG to Tarzan. But LNG just stay clustered as this 5-man death ball. It's so hard to fight against. On has to back away. Ragnarok used defensively once again. And will walk away with his life, but Tarzan now following in. They're looking for Huanfeng. Scout of the week keeps the AD carry alive. Suning underneath their tower. Chain of Corruption. That's one down. SofM falls. Bin now off on the flank. And LNG, they're happy with one. They're happy with the singular pick because it's the jungler that went down. And Baron Dagda is on the cards.
And how do you try and steal this now? We said that Suning, they need to find stragglers, they need to find picks, but LNG, they're saying there are no more picks. This is it. We are grouped as 5 and we are tearing through you. Now Suning, they need to find the damage.
Where's that clutch factor we've been talking about? Where's the hero plays from Suning? This is the time. Wild growth on the front line. Scout of the week onto everybody. Curtain call comes on through. Health bars actually starting to get pretty low here for LNG. Fourth shot available, trying to be blocked by Light. Hits onto Tarzan here. Bin forced out of the play as well. Deadly Flourish roots up Tarzan. Scatter Week should be available again shortly. And LNG forced away. Suning not done just yet. They will not say die. Might not do it though. We've seen what Suning are like. 8,000 on the Baron here. Is LNG just going to go for this? They're just going to burn it down. Suning, they're a little bit late to the contention here. SofM over the wall here does have flash available. Into the pit he goes. He cannot get the steal to happen though. And now LNG look for the fight. Suning low on HP and retreating here. Bin goes in to try and save the play, but he's fallen. Angel flashes over the wall as Ale looks for more, and Tarzan cuts him to size. Suning retreating to the wrong half of the map, and with Baron in pocket, LNG barrel towards the base.
There's still 30-second death timers as well. They will crack open the base. They will take an inhibitor. And you can see that LNG, this is their moment. This is where they can break the curse. And this is where they can take game 5 against Suning.
LNG proving everyone wrong if they can finish this Nexus off. They were seen as an underdog coming up against Suning, but they're managing to make this win happen after losing 2 games back-to-back, almost getting reverse sweeped. They're now being forced out of their base here. Dagda, I thought it was over. I thought that was the end of the series, but LNG can't quite finish it off just yet, so that the mid doesn't push while this fight happens. And now they're just going to go for a fight. Forget Elder, forget the 50-50. Just try and force the team fight. The battle song comes in. Tarzan looks for a way in, but he's stunned up, rooted up, and not allowed entry. Suning survive, at least for the time being, but LNG, they can do this all day. Oh,
yeah, and there they go.
Has to
Managing
come
to get
out.
onto SofM.
He's all right. He's out of there. Now we rinse and repeat once more. Back to the Elder, go LNG.
I don't want to see LNG risk this. Like, this is the only way Suning get back into this game is with some monumental steal and a burst across from Angel. LNG are playing this smart. They know that as long as they keep this back and forth, they will eventually outpace Suning. The lines, they're looking tired. They're looking worn. And LNG still have these fresh footings where they can come in with this moving speed from Icon across the board. Icon, though, needs to be careful he doesn't get caught.
Right, for now, Tarzan stepping forward, jumps into the middle of everyone. Wild Growth is there. His ultimate comes through as well. It's a stopwatch to keep Bin alive, but not for long enough. It only fought a few seconds, and now Suning chased back into their own territory because this Elder belongs to LNG.
The G lane will not be stopped here today. Now, stepping up to the Dragon. No flash in SofM. No way into the pit. He has to go the long way around, but it's gone.
2,000 on the Elder here. LNG just buying time as it falls, and now the re-engage. Ale can look to try and get onto Huanfeng. On has already gone down. And SofM and the rest of Suning walk back to their base with their tails between their legs. It doesn't feel like there's much they could do. A TP being channeled by Ale to get back into the fray once more. 5 men strong. Lwandy half HP, but it doesn't matter because there's an Elder. There's a Baron. Oh, sorry, there's an Infernal Soul. LNG moving forwards, upsetting the apple cart here. The higher seed moving in to look for a win. Bin goes in desperately. So does SofM, but they don't have the damage. The Nexus in tatters here as Suning forced back onto the fountain on the cusp of a reverse sweep, but swept aside themselves. LNG make the upset happen.